welcome to Carnations. This is a visual novel where you receive an email and asked to restore some paintings in an old inherited mansion. There you find not only pieces of art, but the owner, who might just be might just have more to him than expected. So, yeah, without further ado, we'll start a new game. And right off the bat, I already knows that one of the windows is in the why are words not coming to me today? But it looks like a cat. And there's also kitties on the roof, I already see that as well, that's cute. There's also a kitty in the tree. I see his little glowing green eyes, that's cute. Anyway, didn't mean to get distracted. Got a mail from a regular watcher from my channel, asking me if I would be free to restore paintings in his inherited mansion. All expenses covered and a good pay. First it sounded a little too good to be true, but after a little background check it seemed legit, so now I'm here. Wow, I wasn't kidding when he was talking about a mansion. This place is certainly imposing. Welcome, it's an honor to see you. Oh my god, blinking sprite is cute. Also, love the art design of the character. Would you mind telling me your name? I only know your handle. And we get to choose our name, because of course we will go with Red. Oh, damn, Red. Red just like your hair. First your journey was uneventful. Oh my god, I just realised I think I'm actually blocking it. Hold on. I'm just gonna not move that one. Mimi! In the little corner there you can see catties. That is so cute. Okay, anyway, put me back there. Okay, it was amazing. You live in a very nice area, which is true. It's very relaxing. The mansion is very imposing. I don't think I saw it. The mansion looks great. Can't wait to see the inside. It's kind of cute. We'll go to the top one. Aquila, then. It's a pleasure to finally meet you in person. I've been looking forward to this. Me too. The email certainly sounded intriguing. The place is incredible. It has its charms. I've arranged for you to stay at the Old Willow Inn. It's nearby. I'll call you a taxi after our discussion for your luggage. It's very kind of you, thanks. Well then, shall we? Prepare to get right to work. Time, after all, waits for no one. Very direct, I like that. No time wasters, straight to the art. I need to keep my ground up. This is certainly a big commitment. Rumbo could cost me my career. He's as formal as his email, but there's something intriguing about him. I think I'll like working with him. Yeah, definitely this last one. Oh my god, there's kitty paintings. Oh my god, that's so cute. Aquila proceeds to lead you down a long hallway lined with paintings until you arrive in a tiny atelier. The collection is vast, as I mentioned. Many pieces require significant attention to preserve their memories. Prepared a dedicated working space for you. Seems to be lots of sentimental value to these paintings. Aquila has set up the workroom with everything you might need for the job. I trust it's suitable. Look around, impressed by the vast variety of good quality tools. It's perfect, Aquila. More than suitable. Really thought of everything. Thank you. I've been watching your video series about paint restoration tools. I can definitely see that. Glad my efforts didn't go to waste. Now for the first piece. This depicts the mansion how it once was, a long time ago. Good times. Ah, I see, a historical piece. Painting isn't too messed up, just needs a good cleaning and some minor touch-ups. While you clean and paint, Aquilia's watching you with a slight smile. Watching work in person is even more captivating than on YouTube. Thank you, it's a passion. Once you're done, Aquilia examines the restored painting. We got it, yeah. I sorted out the car their eyes move as well. It's cute. It honestly brings the sprite to life. Really well. Looks good as new. But I must confess, I prefer the mansion as it is now. All these bare walls and lack of greenery looks rather boring without the plants. I can see that. What I've seen in your garden is quite impressive. Indeed, gardening is my true passion. I can get lost in it for nights. I'd like to see your green thumb work sometimes. Maybe I'll sneak out. I feel like I'll check it out right now, but maybe tomorrow. Very nice. I'll be back tomorrow. It was a very long trip. Gun? Hope you have some yummy stuff in there. We should take a peek at it. Sure, why not this last one? Plenty you can try for sure. I myself am quite the fan of sinking my teeth into some great fruit, if you catch my drift. I'd love to show you tomorrow, but you should get some rest for now. Calls your taxi. On your way home, you reflect on the day. It's so enthralling. Maybe I can get a room in here instead to get to know him better. I couldn't sleep very well. At least not sleep yet. You try to take a walk around town, but nothing has opened yet, so you end up in front of the mansion. Doesn't feel like a late sleeper. Maybe I can just head in. Find the front door unlocked, you slip inside. House is even quieter than yesterday, filled with long shadows. Remembering yesterday's conversation, you tiptoe your way to the back of the house, drawn by a softer light spilling from the garden. Oh, this is very pretty. No, I didn't see any kitty cats though. And there he is. Quelly is kneeling bathed in the gentle glow from the lantern. He's tending to a patch of dark flowers, shapes of the sleeping cats visible all around him. As your foot crunches on the gravel, he looks up. Oh, Red, you're up before the sun. I was too excited to sleep. I hope you don't mind. I couldn't wait to see the garden you're so passionate about. Good morning. I'm sorry to be here so early. Can't wait. I can wait in the studio if there's any snacks available. None in town seems to be open yet. I just couldn't stay away. It's so quiet and magical here before dawn. Is there anything for me to eat? Nothing is open yet. Sure, we'll go with this one. Some meat is always great, but if you like my gun, I can make you something vegetable-based. Honestly, that sounds amazing. Can't wait to try it. You smile and take in the beautiful scenery around you. What are you looking at? Those beautiful flowers. Thanks. You're only mirroring the beauty of their gardener. Oh, it's such a flirt. They're so cute. He's blushing. I don't know if there's supposed to be two of them on the screen, but later this week I could cook up something bigger for two if time permits. I have a bigger variety. Come on, Red, don't push too hard. Can't scare them off. Can't wait. It sounds delicious. Let's get to restoring. Meet you in the studio later with something fresh. You head to the painting room. The earpiece has already been set up. I'm starving. Hopefully he brings more than just a light snack. That light snack being him, but I made one of my favorite vegetable nastra breakfast rolls, filled with green chilies, carrots, and cabbage. also like to add peanut butter to make them a little more long-lasting. Oh wow, thank you. They look so delicious. Take a bite and your face lights up. They taste even better than they look. Thanks. I'll leave you to your work now. Clean up painting in a very impressionistic style. It shows a cat. Continue working on the painting. Look at a job well done and knock on. I cannot speak today. As you look at a job well done, knock on the door startles you. Yes. Don't come out all day. Didn't want to ruin your flow, but I felt it was time for a check-in. Also got some food. Mentioned on stream you really like this. Stalker much? Don't you with a platter of all your favourite finger foods? Wow, thank you. I really appreciate this. Must be a long-time loyal fan. I've only mentioned a few of these when I first started. Again, stalker much. Sets the platter down on a clean table. Yes, well, I've been more of a recent persistent viewer. But I had plenty of time to kill for late nights spent watching old vaults. Night owl and an early bird. When does he sleep? His schedule has to be seriously messed up. Only checked it now. Probably sleeps through most of the day. Your progress is simply alluring. Love the way you mix colours. Thank you. Been making decent progress today, and well, the skill comes with practice. You know, it really reminds me of the last master artisan I worked with. Though travel and communication was much harder back then. I guess the smartphones did make everything way more flexible, didn't it? Then again, I barely remember how it was before them. Yes, smartphones. Could we get some fresh air? Sure, would you like to go out the front or to the garden? Honestly, I like the garden. Lovely. Let's see if some of my friends there. You mean the cats? Now we're asking the right questions. Of course, who else would I meet? Yay, we get to meet some of the cats. I can already see on the tree there's one trying to climb it. And there's one in the glass house too. Both walk out of the quiet dim mansion and into the fresh air. Garden's peaceful and the afternoon sun feels warm on your skin. This is my sanctuary over here. Just as to a patch of delicate white flowers. Moonflowers. They only bloom after the sun sets. Scent is intoxicating. Just like you. Yet another flower that blooms late. Must be lovely out here in the evening. I must confess, I'm not my best during the day. Sun can be quite draining. My energy returns with the moon's soothing light. So I made my garden fit my preferences. Just as he finishes his sentence, a sleek black cat with piercing jade eyes hops onto a stone wall nearby, stretches out and settles down to watch you. One of these options is to pet it. Why not? This must be one of your friends. What's their name? So majestic. All creatures must feel welcome here. What's their name? Oh, I definitely like that one. His name is Orlak. Oh, what a name. One of the more bolder ones. Often see him wandering around. But of course, all creatures are welcome here, no matter what kind. Am I? Can't believe I just asked that. Oh yes, I suppose I can set up a guest room. It's getting so late to drive now. Get some dinner while you wait for Quillian to come back. I can show you to your room now. I should be out gardening when you wake up. We can have breakfast together then. Sounds like a plan. Well then, shall we? Leads you upstairs to a cozy mid-century room with a luxurious queen-sized bed. Woke up after a night of some good sleep. Crocodile's light comes through the tall windows of the guest room. Razor lights are leaving streaks across the soft carpet. Bed was incredibly comfortable, but you feel the urge to see him again, and to also get started. Change out the silk nightgown Aquilian provided for you yesterday and quietly make your way downstairs. Mansion is still and silent. Remember Aquilian's love for his garden. Don't even bother checking somewhere else and leave the mansion through the back door into the garden. Morning air is crisp and the smells of damp earth and blooming flowers. Find Aquilian kneeling in the garden. It's back to you. Several of the stray cats are gathered around him, sitting attentively as he speaks to them in a low, melodic language you don't understand. Yeah, no, you're gonna try to pronounce any of that. Kitty, so cute. Those cats meow at him, and each one and at each other, seeming like they were in intense discussion about what he just said. Cat continues to converse amongst themselves. See, talking to them. Just then, all like one of the cats turns its head, its green eyes looking directly onto you. It's a soft meow. Other cats look over, and one by one they stand, stretch, and suddenly pad away into the shrubbery. Quilio sighs and turns around, seeing you standing there. Good morning. You're up early. I heard voices. Were you talking to the cats? Hardly. It won't understand me. Just thinking my plans for the day out loud. It helps me organize my thoughts. Fickle creatures. Tension comes and goes as they please. It sounds like you got a steady plan, tied to the old gardening styles you mentioned yesterday. It's been a morning for gardening. We were scattered because they couldn't compete with the nice view. But surely warm up and accept me. I like this one. I wouldn't know what you mean. I just mean the flowers are also beautiful. It's easy to see why. They have a very handsome caretaker. You are persistent. Most beautiful things in this garden are often the most distracting. Much like you. Hey, nice. Distracting in a good way, I hope. Most compelling distractions often are. One finds their attention drawn to them, whether they tend to be or not. Well, I was about to make breakfast. Would you care to join me? Imagine you must be hungry after a full night's rest. I'd love to, thank you. Well, I'll be back with it shortly. Leaves you in the garden for a short time before coming back with a platter of food that he sets up on a table. A simple breakfast is set for you: toast, fruit, and coffee. For myself, however, I just play with eggs alongside a thick steak, cooked so rare it's practically blue, pulling dark red juices on the porcelain plate. So I see, one of those people that likes it still alive and gnawing. Really like your steak rare, don't you? Nothing quite like it. That is so important for vitality. Yeah, if you say so. I mean, that's rarer than rare at a steakhouse. Rarer the better. All the tastiest blood stays in the meat that way. Be ashamed to waste it by cooking it out. Right. Sure, dude. That's not concerning or suspicious at all. Says it with a completely straight face. You mean to wonder if he's joking. After the meal, he stands. You finish eating, still looking around the garden, astonished at its beauty, seeing cats pass by from time to time. Now then, to the studio. I'll be eager to see you work your magic again. Escort you from the kitchen to the studio. I'll leave you to your art. Please, let me know if you require anything. painting minigame. Kitty! Yesy. Once you finish, you turn around to see that a furry friend is behind you, staring at your work. You know I gotta choose that often. Well, you're compelling me to stay here and pet it, so... Sure. Stop and head to the hallway. No, we are going to continue petting the kitty. Continue. Aww, he's so cute, he's enjoying it. Yay, get to pet all of it. Uh-oh, belly rolls maybe? Uh-oh. Well, suppose his belly and jelly rolls so soft. I gotta keep on petting it. Cat nips your hand enough to draw a little blood. Cookie boy. Damn. I'm not hitting that cat. Fuck you. Sorry, little one. I went a little too long and got lost in a moment. Still want to own my own cat, though. Cornelius suddenly appears in the door. His gaze locked on the blood on your finger. Don't tell me you're going to get a meal out of my fingy, too. So I can frag cricket. Oh, God. Sorry, what? Sorry about that. They don't like to be pet for too long, even by me. Yeah, that's not what you were talking about. So you completed today's work. Great job. Thank you so much for your hard work. Well, I love working with such lovely company. Thanks. Parents can't match you. Yeah, I'm gonna give any opportunity to flirt with this guy, even though he really seems to like blood, and also enjoys the night time and not sunlight. I just came to a realization of what this guy might be. Great. Only a fine artist like you can bring them out well. Do you wish to go home for the night? Would you like to stay? Thanks for the offer, but I'm a bit hungry. Also, you need to get my clothes back at the inn. Escort you out and you head back to the inn. You're right back at the mansion the next day. A cat is waiting in the front entrance. Signals for you to follow it by looking at you, and walking a little further, looking at you again, and walking a little further, then meowing. Cat leads you to a room filled with glowing screens of old arcade cabinets, classic game consoles hooked up to the boxy Sarati TVs. You know what I also just thought? He was talking about earlier about how communication wasn't like how it was back in his day. Oh my god, there's Hollow Knight, that's cute. Then you got Street Fighter, Pac-Man, Doom, and like cute little kitty in the chair. Sounds of electronic bleeps and bloops echoing the room. Clelia is sitting there playing on one of the cabinet hands, and finger almost blurry as his score keeps climbing and climbing. Screen flashes with the letters high scores. Clelia fills out the name BLD. Really laid it on thick now, aren't you? Oh yes, another high score. Just before turning around and seeing you there. Oh, Red, good morning. See, your luck has revealed one of my timeless hobbies. Secret arcade is the coolest thing I've ever seen. What are you playing? It's quite the contrast to the rest of the mansion. Of course you have a hidden retro game room. Just keep the game more interesting. I love to play around myself. That could be worded differently. I'm gonna go for it anyway. Oh, he sees it as well. Don't you think so? It's a small collection of milestones. This is Gallagher. Simple, but the patterns have a certain elegance. Different kind of artistry, don't you think? It's amazing how passionate you are. I can listen to you talk about your hobbies all day. One more then. Next game is a classic CRT monitor game called Alley Cat. Of course it's a cat game. Challenging simple game from 1984. Play as a stray trying to reach his love in an apartment window, fighting dogs and angry homeowners. A bit silly, but it has heart. Reminds me of Oleg's persistence. Guys love to watch me play. Journey for love, overcoming all obstacles. It's a beautiful way to think about it. I love such a love. Indeed, but as enjoyable as this is, we have memories of different sort to restore. And the next painting selected for you in the studio, shall we? Lead you to the studio where there is already a cat sitting there. See, someone has already come to watch. Do you want me to remove them? No. They're so adorable. It's good to hear. Turns to the cat. Conversary. Cat meows and nods. Clearly heads out of the room. Painting minigame. After finishing, you head to the garden and don't find him outside. Then head back to the retro room, because we need a way to reuse these backgrounds here. Hello. Just in the middle of a classic game of civilizations. World domination is always fun to ponder. Shooting the painting went well. Yes, it went very well. Thank you for trusting me. Of course, it's been several days already, and I've seen your process. I'll swap it out later. For now, let's keep accommodations the same as they have been. Over halfway there. Cat leads you to the retro room where Kulia is sitting in another corner reading a book. Oh, you like to read a lot as well? Yes, of course. Of course I do. It's the best way to preserve history. Words of the people, by people, for the people. That is an interesting saying. Isn't it a bit louder here? Oh, is that manga I see? Because of course he reads manga. I like the ambience. It's invigorating, especially while I'm reading manga. What kind of books are you into? Do you have any fine arts books? Do you have any inspirational romance? This one. History mostly. Biographies, chronicles, books that hold on to memories. I find it fascinating how a person's entire life, a whole era, can be held within these pages. It's a way of making sure nothing is truly lost to time. That is truly fascinating. What's your favourite era? Times of great change are the most interesting. It always seems to be steady for a while, rushes forward all at once. Fascinating. Yeah, well, all this talk of history is making me hungry for the present. I had a late lunch prepared. Would you care to join me in the garden? The sun isn't quite so harsh this time of day. I'd love to go bite with you. Cooking is wonderful. We all need a good bite, it seems. Now that I see where this is going, the foreshadowing is very on the nose now. Thank you for the compliments. Very well practiced and trained. You follow Quillia at the mention of sunlight. Do notice that there is an awful lot of sunscreen around. Wonder why he has so much sunscreen around. It's almost by every window and by the entrances and exits. Follow Quillia out to the garden. A small table has been set with a lovely meal. Sit down and start to eat. Notice how the sunlight filters through the leaves. Beautiful. But you can't help but notice that Quillia seems to position his chair to stay mostly in the shade. You really don't like the sun, do you? I feel like I should be offering you some of my sunscreen. Really? Do you have an honest eye for detail. Sadly, I have a skin condition to the sun. Yeah, right. Skin condition. Skin doesn't really react well to it, especially unprotected. Skin burns very easily. 5 bottles of sunscreen stashed all over the mansion. It's a necessity for me to even walk around during the day. That's why I prefer the garden in the night. That doesn't sound fun at all. Feel free on that. I love the sun so much, but the night is also a great time to live. Very quiet and peaceful. Secretly touch a small silver pendant you wear around your neck. When you touch the silver, you see Aquila's expression shift. Just for a second, his calm demeanor is replaced by a look of discomfort, almost distaste. Doesn't like silver, hey? Suddenly crosses his arms and his eyes fixed on the necklace, with an intensity that feels strange. It's another one of my allergies. Allergies, right. Silver does horrible things to my skin and body any time I've encountered it. Must not be fun to keep on having to deal with that. Well, let's eat away the misery of food. It's always yummy and healing. Oh yeah, well let's eat away the misery. Food is always yummy and healing. Should be a comma there. Continue eating, pondering his words. Once finished, while he cleans up, you head to the studio to get to work. When you arrive, there is a cat on your chair. No, that is his chair now. Hello there, cat. Feel free to watch while I work. You get done painting, you notice some scraky little kitty who can barely stand. Looks at you like they want to explode with you. Load you with their brain. Leads you to the video game room. I see you met Asteroid Destroyer. He's become social over time. Oh, I definitely know of an Asteroid Destroyer over on TikTok. He's very cute. Cats are mostly picky. You had to earn their love. Well, would you like to stay and play some games with me? This machine is loaded with all the classic multiplayer for when I have guests over. Yeah, I'd love to play with you. Now, challenge accepted. Now step over here, player 2. Play until the late hours of the night before heading to bed. Morning light glows into your room, soft and gentle. Get ready for the day and make your way to the studio in the mansion. Curious to see what painting awaits you. Find Aquila already there, standing beside a new canvas covered with a sheet. A small grey cat with yellow eyes is wandering around his legs purring loudly. Good morning, Red. Trust you slept well. Seems my little friend Dimmock was eager to greet you today. I slept great, and good morning to you too, Dimmock. So many cats, starting to lose count. How many friends are hiding around here? I did thank you. That's a short answer. Always sleep well here. So peaceful. Who is this little angel? It's really fair that you're surrounded by so many cute things. That one. He is one of many, I confess. I've lost count myself over the long years. They come and go as they please. They are the true masters of this mansion. I am merely their ancient caretaker. Ancient, eh? You don't seem that old. I'm not, but the lives of most cats I am. This is today's project. Leave you to it. Be out in the garden later. You get done behind his orc. But you know I gotta fucking pet him. And then get to pet him again. And then get to pet him again. And again. And again. And pet him on the neck because he's... trust me. And then stomach time. And then probably get mauled. actually get a cat when I get back. I'll get you. Are you hard enough to draw a little blood? Quickly pull on me again. Yeah, sorry, little one. Black and orange tabby cat is in the hallway that leads you to the garden. When you arrive at the garden, Aquilia immediately looks up and stares at the small bit of blood on your finger. No, this is not a snack, Aquilia. Fuck off. That delicious smell. Yeah, you're not helping yourself, bud. Fresh and fragrant. Blood fetish advertisement. I guess. Aquilia coughs a few times and looks up at you. Anyways, so you met Tabitha. She's another mistress of the mansion. So cute and adorable. And this place helps me organize my thoughts, which is why I brought you out here. The mansion has a long history, as you've seen from paintings. For generations, my family kept a biography, record of our lineage. My last entry is quite dated. Considering writing my own story, to modernize the collection and add my own chapter, but the task feels monumental. Man, these choices are very wordy. Maybe a tip to the dev, just cut it off after like half of this. Like this top one could be just, that sounds like an amazing project. Family history like that is priceless. And just end it off there, and then the rest of this can go into the text further on. And like this one can be, that doesn't sound like a lot of work. Preserving history is important though, and then just end it there. Life story? Can't imagine anything more. Why did I think that I said can't imagine anything more boring? But it's just fascinating. One company while you wrote, someone to help organize your thoughts, I would be honored to help you tell it. Sure, this one. Thank you so much. Come with me. Carla leads you to the retro room. Pulls several large leather-bound books from a shelf and lays them on a heavy oak table. These are the biographies of my ancestors. You open the first book. Pages are old and writing elegant. See drawings and even some early faded photographs. You flick through the volumes, you notice a recurring theme. Wait a minute, this is strange. Portraits in each of the books show men who look almost identical to Aquilia. Names are different but only slightly. Care to explain? Aquil Throne, Aquilius Thorn, Aquila Thorn. Each one has the same dark brown hair. I swear that's like a red hair, not dark. Anyway, the same intense eyes, same calm, almost timeless expression. Aquilia, these men, they all look the same. We have a strong family resemblance. Right. It has been noted before, I'm sure it has. Says it calmly, but you look from the portrait to a quill from 2 centuries ago, back to the man standing beside you. Can't help shake the feeling that this resemblance isn't a strong enough word. Shiver runs down your spine. Not a moment too soon. Leave these with me for the night so I can go through them. To give me time to investigate. Very well, thank you. I'll see you in the morning. I'll be out in the garden if you need anything. Claire leaves and heads out of the garden, leaving you alone with all the books and the games in the room. According to the contract today, is the last day. Can't wait to see the last painting. We saw us how to leave here. It's a really beautiful place. Now I'm gonna miss all the kitty cats. As soon as you make your way to the front lobby, 2 cats are waiting for you. One is Cooney with black and white stripes. The other is a fluffy grey cat with green eyes that look pretty grumpy. No cats around here, guy cats or sheepdogs, because I definitely feel hurted. You arrive to the studio The Aquilia is waiting. Good morning. I see you have met Alice and Sunny. Alice is kind of an idiot, but super lovely and cute. It pretty much sums up a lot of cats. He has broken a few things over the years, again, as most cats do. Sunny is persistently grumpy and looks grumpy, and is grumpy. Sunny glares at Aquilia before flicking their tail up and walking out with Oz tail behind. See, such a sunny disposition. Well, I will leave you to it. When you finish, I'll look his way and guide you to the gun. You arrive while the cats are hanging around the gun. So the last one is finished. Yes, it is done. It feels really great to complete. Appreciate all of your hard work. Money will be transferred to your account. Don't need a check. I trust your work. I mean, I have seen the last amazing 6 paintings you've restored. Do you want to go home right now or stay a while and chat? Well, we gotta have a chat with you. Appreciate the compliment. Is there anything you want to ask me about? Oh, a lot of things. Not really, I just kind of want to hang out with the cats some more in this beautiful mansion. I mean, true, but I want to ask more about you and get to know you better. Ah, thank you. I was seeing... Okay, that's supposed to be S-W-E-N, not seen. Things from countless times from all over the world. Sadly, I've forgotten a lot over time, and erosion has taken even more. Feels like he's hiding something dangerous. I'm too scared to ask. I think I'm gonna get home and go work on a video. It feels like he's hiding something I'm interested in more. You have experienced a lot of time, have you? Era after era. Yeah, century after century. Aquilia Carlson. That's supposed to say looks, not lusk. Away, but still looks at you from the corner of his eyes. I suspect there is a lot more to you. Oh, like what? You can't stand still with your werewolf. With a sunscreen, silver, and near-blood fetish of vampire. Oh no, he's a time traveler. No, vampire. He looks deeply into your eyes, look at them almost searching your soul. And he takes a bite of me and I die. Rest in peace. And what if I am? The scum and only murder people and suck them dry. I suppose you beast. I just had a great vacation coming here. I think it's time for me to head home. But to go with you and spend time with you, get to know you better. Sure, why not? He's been nothing but hospitable, and he loves cats, so go to my books. I had a feeling I hoped you would say that. How much time would you like spend traveling with me? 3 months. All time on a 10th year possible. Maybe late on you, I fell off. Sure, why not? Now she'll make you the same as me. Fuck yeah. I locks eyes with you, and his eyes glint red for a moment. There's fangs coming out of his mouth, and he opens his mouth wide. Woke up in a new room in a mansion that's extremely large and luxurious. You're now just like me, a vampire, a creature of the night. I have so much to show you, and I'm so excited. Isn't my love at first sight? Whatever I'm going to do with you, oh, I'm sure you're going to do a lot. Hopefully lots. Too much to discuss about your abilities and responsibilities before any of that is possible. I would take that as a yes, but we'll rain check later then. Billy shakes his head as you follow. Time passes by as you both spend era after era together traveling the world, continuing into space for all eternity. Hey, we get to be space vampires, fuck yeah. That was nice. That was a nice little game. I liked that. To say, I really loved the art and being able to pet the cats. That was a 10 out of 10 thing for me. Well, that made it instantly a 10 out of 10 game. Oh, okay. Yeah, Just a couple of things, like maybe had the choices be a little bit less wordy, and also there was some grammatical stuff and spelling that needed to be fixed. Oh, and also maybe just had the backgrounds changed to the appropriate scenes, because I noticed a couple of times they were when it was talking about how we were like in the arcade, but it was still showing the paintings or whatnot. But overall, still a very fun little game. Anything with cats I love, so. Oh my god, I only just noticed a little canvas load button. Oh my god, that's so cute. That was adorable. I love it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. As far as I know, there are different endings, so if you guys want to go check that out or find them yourself, as always, the link will be down in the description below. And with that, I'm going off to find some cats IRL to pet, because I want to pet all the kitties now.